This is one of the new features that's in Jump 18, and also if we have any Jump Pro users, Jump Pro 18. So version 18, either platform presets are going to be in there. And it's a way for us to reuse our report customizations within there. So it's another efficiency tool that has been added within Jump 18. So today we're going to go through a couple of different areas within a preset. First, we'll talk about what a preset is, what that looks like within any of the platforms within Jump. Then we'll kind of go through, so there's some sample platform presets that are shipped with your version 18 that you can see in the different platforms. You can also create your own preset. We'll talk about sharing and managing presets, whether we want to just share one preset with a colleague or we want to make an add-in of company presets that we want to standardize across the board within there. And this is one of the new efficiency tools. So we'll talk a little bit about kind of the differences and when you would use presets, preferences, and workflow builder within there. So let's first talk about applying a sample platform presets. So if I have some analysis open within Jump, we're in the distribution platform of Jump. On the left-hand side, I've got a customized version of that distribution, looking at mealtime, where I've increased some of the fonts, changed some of the colors, and this is how I want to export it. I always need to put it into this format for a publication within there. So what these, in every platform within Jump, you'll see this little new symbol that's a box with a star, and that's going to be our platform presets within there. So what they let us do is take all of the customizations we might have done one time on one graph and then apply them to another graph or analysis from the same platform within there. So I can just drag that platform preset over to blend time. And then really quickly, I've got all of those same customizations I did with the font size and the color, and those are applying to both of those outputs at the same time within there. So do that one more time. Just so we can see that. So that's one way we can use platform presets is if you hover over that new symbol, it's always going to be on the upper right hand outline box of your different platforms. And that is going to be your platform preset. So we can drag to apply those settings to another distribution. And then I was able to get those settings within there that we're working with. Let's look at some other platforms within Jump and get some more ideas on some platform presets within there. And the cool thing about platform presets is they are not associated with a particular data table or set of columns. They're really associated with that particular platform. So I can use them. I've got two bivariate fits from fit Y by X up on the screen right now. And those are from two different data sets. So one's looking at dissolution and mealtime, and the other one's looking at glass thickness and yield. And so those platform presets can apply to either any data table that I'm working with within Jump. And I was doing that click to drag to apply them. But if I actually click on that platform preset, you're going to have a whole menu pop up down here below within there. So we'll talk about creating our own presets in the next section. But Jump does ship with some sample presets in the different platforms. Some different ways of customizing the output and examples to help you get started. So these are the sample presets that are in that bivariate fit when I'm in fit Y by X and I've got two continuous columns that I'm comparing. And so actually the preset that I have on the left-hand side is this linear model profiler within there. And so if I click and apply that preset, now I've got the output formatted in the same way, even though it's different data tables. I can always see my customizations on different looking data sets. But we're looking at that profiler between each of those, and we made some customizations to font sizes and colors within there that we've got. One more view, and we're talking about some sample presets, is maybe I've got an output in JMP that looks like this, where when I created this particular output under distribution, I use that by variable spot. So now I'm getting distributions by screen size equals 3, screen size equals 4, and there's a screen size equals 5 down below. So just like you can do with red triangle menus, there's a keyboard shortcut that we can use with those platform presets to broadcast the same preset across to all of the graphs that are in that same category, or all of those analysis that are in the same category as that particular graph. So if I were to just click on that preset, and maybe I turn on looking at the extended summary statistics option. So that flips the graph for me and gives me labels and those extended summary statistics I'm working with. I don't want to go through and click each one within there. So what I can do, I'm going to click on that platform preset. And there's a handy option under there to go back to the platform launch. So that's going to kind of be my undo button to when I first launched the platform. Is if I hold down, I'm holding down the control key on my keyboard. For any of our Mac users, it'll be the command key. So I'm currently holding that down right now, and I'm going to do that same click where I go to sample presets and those extended summary statistics. And so now that broadcasts that same preset to all of those graphs at the same time. So I don't have to go in and make any of those changes within there that we're working with. That was looking at applying sample platform presets and an idea of what platform presets are. And kind of as a review, some preset tips. So presets are going to be independent of a data table and columns within there. So we can apply those to different columns in the same data set or different data tables that we've got open within JMP. We've got that option of broadcasting. So that's the control key or the command key on a Mac. And you can also do that drag. So if you take the platform preset icon, you can drag that from one window to another to apply the same settings that you've got within there. The image on the screen is actually from the JMP preferences, which we'll take a look at when we're talking about saving and sharing our presets. But when we pull that screen open in a second, there's going to be a sample presets option. And so there you can see all of the different platforms that are shipped with some sample presets. So we only took a look at distribution and bivariate in one way within there, but there's some sample presets as well and other platforms that you might think of in JMP. So things like the profiler, graph builder, text explorer. So not necessarily just the platforms that I'm showing here today. And these are just the ones that have samples set up with them. We can also set up our own presets within there. Let's switch gears and talk about what if we wanted to create our own preset within there from scratch. I've got my own customizations that I want to do within JMP within a particular platform, either for myself or I want to be able to share those with others. And I want that output to look the same each time of however I like looking at that particular output. So this helps us with our efficiencies of not creating that preset each time.